I was actually ironically born the year that Star Wars came out. I've been a huge fan since I can remember. And you kind of answered my original question. I was going to ask you how much you studied Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, because you are so extremely convincing as her being young. You have her mannerisms down. Like, I was so blown away at your performance, but you already said that you were told not to study her. So I'm just like so amazed by that. So my next question, it would be very simple. Who is your favorite droid in the Star Wars universe?
I mean, I love everybody, but I think if we were to go like popular droid that everybody would know, I'd say Dio was so cute with his little no thank yous, and I thought that was absolutely adorable. And then if we're talking more obscure, there was this one droid on Obi-Wan Kenobi that was just a background droid. He appeared in like one scene, one shot, and he was walking out of the clothing market where I got the gloves, the like leather gloves and the jacket. And he was just this white R4 unit that had the spray paint all over him, like rainbow spray paint. And for some reason I just fell in love with him, and he was so funny. Like, the prop master would like move him around, and I actually had my birthday on set, and so he was the one that brought me the cake, because like there were these 5 droids. I'll share more on that later, but he was just amazing. And on my wrap day, he brought me this pin that had been 3D printed of him that the props department had been giving out, and he actually like opened this little compartment in the front and gave it to me. I think I really just bonded with him like on set, and so even though he only appeared in like 1 or 2 shots, we got so close throughout the shoot, and they ended up keeping him around. They were planning on just like moving him to like a garage or something, but they kept him around so I could hang out with him every day, and that was just so fun.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, from the other panels, they always ask if they take anything from the set, and I'm surprised you weren't able to take the droid home.
Oh, I wish. Brad, the props master, threatened a few times, but my mom managed to talk him out of it. So, but as a like gift before Star Wars Celebration, that was supposed to be like a wrap gift, but they couldn't get it done in time. It was actually a mini droid modeled after one of the droids on set. It wasn't R4-DT, that's the name of the droid I fell in love with, but it was R2B3, and he was Roken's astromech in like the bunker thing, and yeah, they made me a mini version of him, like actually customized. It was one of those ones that you could get at Disneyland, like Droid Depot, but they customized him to look like one from the show, and they had given it to me as a gift. So yeah, that was cool.
Right on. Okay, over here for a question from Vivian Blair. Please.
Hi Vivian, my name is Lillian, and I was wondering what's your all-time favorite thing about filming the Obi-Wan?
Well, I mean, obviously the droids. I gotta say, you were awesome. Apart from that though, the stunts were really awesome too. I did almost all my own stunts. There was one scene that I did, and that's the shot where Leia actually jumps and grabs onto the wire. I did the jumping off, and then my stunt double, Molly, awesome person, she did the actual grabbing onto the wire and hanging. But like, other than that, I did most of it. Like, I did the jumping, I did the hanging, I did the bowling, but it was just that one little shot that she did. And she also did some stuff in the ravine scene, the chase, where Flea and his cronies are chasing me. So yeah, but I did a lot of my own stunts, and that was really awesome. Thank you.
Molly also 10 years old?
No, she's just a smaller stunt woman that does a lot of stunts for kids.
Okay, over there, please, your question.
but it actually doesn't happen a lot in public. I've noticed the pattern of what seems to happen when people block me. Basically, it goes me, and then to my mom, or whoever I'm with, and then back to me, and then to the phone, because they're looking up if it's really who they think it is, and then maybe to their family, and then back at me, and then back at mom, and then back at me, and then back at mom, until I finally go, like, are you going to say something, or are you just going to keep doing this pattern? But people don't usually, like, ask me. They either do that, or they recognize me, but they don't bother me because I live very close to Hollywood. So I have a feeling a lot of people around there, like, see celebrities all the time, and they know not to bug them. So I don't get recognized a lot, but there's once or twice where people will go like, hey, are you? And I'll be like, yeah. And then sometimes we'll take pictures. Sometimes they'll just be like, I love the show. And then, yeah, people kind of move on. I don't know if that's just my city or people will just learn not to bug people about stuff like that. So we'll see.
Great question.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some more people lined up over here. Okay, hello.
Hi, Vivian. First, I want to say you are very well spoken for such a tender age.
Thank you.
What can we expect from you in the future?
Ooh, good question. Well, my newest movie is a horror movie, The Boogeyman, based off of a Stephen King short story. Ooh. Yep, and it'll be coming out in theaters in June, early June, actually 2 days before my birthday. So, really awesome, and that set was amazing. Everybody was so nice. I tend to notice if somebody's being mean to you in the scene, they try and be as nice to you as possible as they can in real life, because they know that they're scaring you in the scene, so they want to make sure that you understand that they really don't want to be mean to you. So, like, especially the guy who actually did the mocap stuff for the Boogeyman, he was just so nice. We would talk in between breaks forever, you know? And, yeah, so that set was super awesome. Can't wait. I went to the screening the other day, cast and crew, and, yeah, I watched, like, the beginning and the end. I did not watch a lot of it because this is so scary, but I think this one's gonna do really well. It's really awesome. And also, I did the TV show reboot of Fatal Attraction, which will be coming out soon. I think they're almost done editing. They might just need to like get together stuff for press and all that. I don't really know how like the after stuff works. It's kind of funny. I have all 3 steps in my family. My mom does like pre-production and stuff for a TV show, like accounting, and I do the actual filming, and then Dad does marketing, so he does like the after stuff. So we have the whole crew, but yeah, so that one hopefully is going to be coming out soon as well. We don't have an actual release date, but yeah, so that's what you can expect to see me in soon.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move it over to this side of the room.
Hi, Vivian. My name is Peter. My question was, for the Obi-Wan series, there were some very hateful feedback from certain fans. How did that affect the various members of the cast and crew? What was their reaction to it and yours?
Well, my dad, he was on my social media, and he made sure to filter out anything bad about me so that I would never get hurt by it. And I think, though, the cast member who faced the most hate was Moses, and I feel so bad for her having to see that. But I'm glad it got cleared up, and I have lots of amazing supportive fans coming to my defense, and so it really hasn't affected me that much, but I really struggle with like haters and stuff, because like if you're just gonna hate on it, why do you watch it? Like it doesn't. But yeah, I really don't get that kind of stuff. And although it's frustrating, I'm glad that everyone around me has made it so easy to get past it.
Okay, we still have some people on this side here for some questions as well. Hello.
Hello, Vivian. My name is David, and this is a more imaginative question. In the Star Wars universe, there's a lot of like different ships other people can fly. If you could see yourself in any ship, be it a cruiser or a starfighter, what would you fly?
Ooh, I like that question a lot. That's difficult though. I mean, I'm kind of going OG with like Millennium Falcon because, of course, that's the best. But also, I find the TIE fighters really cool. I don't know if that makes me like Darkseid or something, but they're really awesome, and I think
This makes you very brave.
but I think flying one of those could be really cool too. Oh, one more thing though. The AT-ATs, I thought those were cool. They were really awesome, and it would be fun to drive one of those as well.
All right, thank you.
Okay, over to this side of the room for a question.
Hi Vivian, my name is Haley, and I was wondering if anything surprised you about like the creation of the Star Wars universe, like the scenes and like the set.
Well, honestly, people on sets like Marvel and Disney and superhero and like any kind of thing that really has a magical feel to it, they keep the magic alive. They really do, because at some point, if you're filming it, you start to get worried that like, what if I get like sick of Star Wars because I know how it all works now? Like, I know the secrets, and so it doesn't have that magic for me anymore. So Disney really makes sure that that never happens to you. Like, with the droids, the props people, they would always do it behind their back. They would control them by hiding them, like in their pockets or behind their backs, so you could never see them control them. And it could still keep the magic alive of the droids working on their own. Or like the blasters and stuff, like they would like handle them like real blasters, like they wouldn't just like grab them carelessly, and like they would always make sure that it felt as real as possible, so you would never get disappointed by not knowing how all the magic works anymore.
Thank you.
Okay, over to this side of the room, please. Okay, let's do one more question over here.
Hi Vivian, my name is Yuki. I totally understand how you feel, like, I'm mostly in the general sense of Star Wars, so it's too much for me. So my question is more a general Disney question. I don't know if you've been to Disneyland or Galaxy's Edge.
I have.
Oh yeah? So this makes my question easier. What's your favorite ride, or like what's your favorite place in Disneyland that you always go? Because my favorite's Space Mountain or Splash Mountain, but they closed down. I just like the wet rides. They're funny.
Interesting. Well, I gotta agree with you on Space Mountain. It's just the best, especially when it's Star Wars themed, supporting my kind. I really like Big Thunder as well. Big Thunder was awesome. And I've never actually been on Splash Mountain, so I have to do that when it's open again.
Unfortunately, they like closed the theme, so now it's going to be Princess and the Frog, so it's Tiana.
Yeah. Well, I never got to see the original, which is kind of sad, but hopefully the new one will be just as awesome. And then also, kind of a hidden ride that nobody really goes on. Well, of course people go on it because it's Disneyland, but like, not a lot of people list it as their favorite, but it's the ride at Cars Land.
Oh, in the main Cars? The main Cars ride?
The main Cars ride, I think it's like something Racers maybe?
Yeah, it's Racers.
Yeah, and like it's actually amazing. Like I've never gone on it before, but just recently, my last Disneyland trip, we went right before Obi-Wan Kenobi came out, so we could have like one last time without everybody like knowing who I am and stuff. Yeah, we went like a couple weeks before it came out, and we went on it. We went on the Racers ride, and it's really cool. Like you get to go super fast, and I love the fast rides. I think that's me. I love going super fast. I think the next one that I'm gonna try is Incredicoaster because I've never.
Do it. It's so good. There's a countdown at it in the beginning, and if you see like a little effect where you see Dash, quote unquote, run on water,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
then you can also hear their voices while you're on the ride.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going on this one next. Now, this answer's getting long because I could talk about Disneyland forever.
Okay, I'll probably say hi to you later and we can talk about Disneyland. I love all the rides there.
Yes, totally, and I love every single ride, but I gotta say those are probably my top 3. And then of course, oh, I completely forgot to mention since it just opened the Resistance ride.
Oh, the Resistance ride.
At Galaxy's Edge. It has the longest line, but trust me, it's worth it. The line is so interactive, you don't even know when you're on the actual ride. It's amazing. It goes like backwards and up and down and forward, and really you can't know about it until you experience it. So that was just awesome. So I could talk about this forever, but let me wrap this up there.
Sounds good.
All right, is there one more person for a question? Yeah? Okay. Oh, and there's someone came up over on that side as well? Okay.
Yeah, you said there was almost no one left, so I wanted to take my chance. Sorry.
Yeah, we still got time.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, Vivian, thank you for being here. I absolutely love the show, as I know a lot of us did. One of the things I wanted to ask about was, one of my favorite scenes in the whole thing comes in at the beginning of the show, and it's a scene between you and Jimmy Smits, who played your adopted dad, Bail Organa. I was legitimately, like, teary-eyed in the scene where the character of your cousin basically calls you Donna Organa, and you and Bail Organa have the scene together, and it's beautiful. So I was just curious, like, was there any type of, like, chemistry read with you guys, or did you just walk in and nail it, or how was that working, that dynamic?
Well, there was a chemistry read with Ewan. I did that during the audition process because obviously I had the most scenes with him. But I never really did like any chemistry reads with Jimmy. But he was just so nice. At one point, we were talking and Deborah wasn't really getting like the reaction she needed out of me. At one point where he goes, I wanted to chase blanking on what he says there, but he wants to chase like this space animal, and I do this head turn and I go like, what? And Deb wasn't getting the reaction that she wanted out of me for that. So Jimmy went ahead and replaced the line with hippos, because that was my dad's favorite animal. It's his favorite animal. And so, like, number one, it was so true to the scene, because if my dad had said that, I wouldn't have given that reaction. And also, it's just a shock for him to suddenly replace the line. So that got that Deb needed. So, yeah, I think that was really cool. And it really made me appreciate how not only is Jimmy a good actor, he's good with other actors too, which is really a skill that you need to have if you're an actor.
Thank you very much for your answer.
Oh, looks like some more people came up to ask some questions. You got the energy to do some more, Vivian?
Yep.
Okay, do we have some people on this side as well now?
Hi, Vivian. I'm the bunker guy.
Oh, yes!
So I think that something that everyone was so surprised by when the show came out was just, even though you're portraying a child, the character had so much nuance to it, so much personality. Like, everyone watched your performance and was like, oh yeah, that's a small Carrie Fisher. So I guess how much of that was informed by the script, how much of that was like you putting your own spin on it, and then was anyone kind of helping you with that process of trying to get into a certain character?
Well, I don't want to brag, but a lot of that was me. Really though, I think for that part, I have to thank my mom over there in the back. She has raised me to be a mature person, more than like just like Leia is. And so I really have her to thank for that part of the role. Bunkers forever.
Okay, we just have a few minutes left here. We got some more people that came up for a question, so please ask away.
Hi, my name is Sarah. Thanks for coming. I really love the character of Leia throughout all the Star Wars universe, throughout all of her portrayals, including yours. And I was wondering if you have any strong women role models
models that you look up to and that help shape your experience?
Well, again, I have to say my mom. She is the best woman role model that I can ever see. Yeah, she's back there. And she has helped me through this entire process, both her and my dad. And I have them to thank for a lot of this. And I gotta say, she is my biggest role model.
Thank you.
Okay, can someone join us on that side of the line then?
There, my name is Shannon, and I just think you're so wonderful, and I can tell how authentic you are, and it's just so cool to see your parents and stuff being so big a part of your life and your career. I was just wondering if you could speak to your adult self in the future, what would you say?
I like this question. What would I say? Well, first of all, I would say, how are you here right now? But if we're talking like more like deep questions and stuff, I would probably say, it's hard. I don't know exactly what I would say in that situation. Give me one more minute to think, and then if I can't help thinking of anything, I'm giving up. Well, I think I would just want to know how my life turns out, and if I'm steering myself the right way, and if I'm being steered the right way, and if not, how can I fix that for myself?
So that's
It's really awesome.
okay, so we've got a couple more people left here. I think we can probably get her done before we have to wrap up. So let's go over to this side of the room.
I was wondering if you could work with anybody, who you want. Oh, wow. I've gotten this question before, and again, I still have no answer, because I think everybody that I've worked with so far has just been so nice to me, and I don't really care about how big of a name they are. I just want to make sure they're nice. So I think anybody, as long as they're kind to me, would be amazing to work with.
Okay, looks like we got one person left over on this side.
Hi, Vivian. My name is Benedetto. I'm just going to say that you did an amazing job with Princess Leia, and I was wondering, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite Star Wars movie? Well, I really liked the first three, and I mean 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6. I know there's some confusion on that, but I think that those were really cool, especially because it explains a lot, and I really like when movies explain something for a different movie, because I like knowing things, and so knowing the story of how the characters got to where they were in the